To Seton Memorial Field here inside Kelly Athletic Complex in West Orange, New Jersey, where the Seton Hall Prep Pirates are taking on the Eastside Newark Red Raiders. My name is Jackson Shank, joined alongside Justin Valenzuela for today's coverage of Super Essex County Soccer. Justin, we've got a fun matchup in the American Division today.
Yeah, Jackson. The battle of Super Essex Conference heavyweight champs come in today. Eastside Newark, 8-1, number 8 in the state. Seton Hall Prep, number 13 in the state. Both only losses come against Montclair, who's a very good team this year. It's going to be a really fun game today, Jackson.
Yeah, it should be fun. The Pirates on a bit of a hot streak. They've won 6 straight, and they are 5-1 in conference play. Like you talked about, the only loss coming to Montclair. And yeah, Jay, they got to defend home turf today. This is a big game when it comes to the high school standings, so they can make sure to stay flawless at home. They're 5-0 here on the year. If they can defend home turf against the Red Raiders, they should be pretty successful coming up for the tournament here in a couple weeks.
Hey, Jackson, the Red Raiders come in hot as well, 5-1 in their last 6. Last game out, they beat West Orange 3-2. So both of these teams in top form. It's going to be, like I said, a really, really fun game. It's not often you get to see 2 really good teams like this face off. So I'm really curious to see the outcome of this matchup.
We got a fun matchup. It's Super Essex County Soccer coming up next.
Yes, sir.
We'll come back when they
Do you want your school to be covered by the #1 live stream service in the state of New Jersey so the entire country can see moments like this?
Well, you said Trafford's a shifty back. He gets motion down. They'll give it right to him on the first down play, and he gets lit up. Oh, what a hit there by Jaden Bonsu.
The kid with the Powell. Oh, running people over, still on his feet.
He's gone. Touchdown.
We got a touchdown.
No flags. He's a bruiser.
Aziz Foster
Powell. Got to come up and lock up on that guy.
New Jersey. We do games in PA. We all over the place, man. Oh, they're kicking deep. They're going to try to cover this one. Uh-oh. 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 One man to beat. One man to beat. One man to beat. Touchdown.
And we just 20 touchdowns.
Oh, man, it's
Join the D1 Media Pro Team, New Jersey's #1 live streaming service.
They score! Boyd attacking and throws it down. Touchdown for St. Peter's.
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua.
about to do in overtime.
Boyd attacking and throws it down. Touchdown for St. Peter's.
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua.
About to do in overtime.
You have no business being out there.
You know, I'm a person too.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Welcome back here in West Orange at the Tevlin Memorial Field for today's matchup. We might finally get going, Justin, after all the delays we've been experiencing.
Yeah, Jackson, definitely a little behind schedule here. Approaching 4:20, still haven't kicked the ball off yet. 20 minutes behind, but you know what? With such a hyped up matchup here, the wait might just be worth it.
The suspense, it's killing me.
Definitely.
The Red Raiders coming a little late on the bus ride over,
Yeah, man.
and because of that, we're starting 20 minutes behind.
Can't underestimate that rush hour Orange's traffic. I know South Orange Ave can get pretty bad when everyone's trying to get to their respective places. So yeah, you know, the kids get out of school, get into a little traffic. It happens, man. They're here now, and they're ready to do battle.
Acting like we aren't still kids going to school. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, well, I think it's a little different there. We're a little bit
It
older,
is.
but
College is a little different than high school, but yeah.
definitely. Respective starting lineups getting on the field here. Important thing to note, the Red Raiders, they kind of do more of a goalkeeper committee, you know. They've got Orlena, who's a sophomore, who started 9 games, and they got Rui Rosette, who's a junior, and has also started 9 games, so they like to kind of split them up there. Curious to see who's back there in net today. But yeah, man, it's not often that you see that, you know, right down the middle. 18 games played, 9 for each of them, 8-1. So clearly, it doesn't matter who they have back there. They're gonna have success with it anyways.
They're going to have a tall order regardless. I mean, Seton Hall Prep doing a great job on the offensive side of things with 17 more goals than anybody in their conference. I mean, you're looking at the team with the second most goals scored in the state, and they're led by Eddie Krupski.
Yeah, man, Krupski's got 40 points on the year, Jackson. That is just insane. The Rutgers commit is on an absolute tear this year.
Foul in the midfield on Prep. Be a free kick, and the Red Raiders will take it quickly. Tavares tries a through ball. Prep's defense is there. Yeah, if there's a name that the Red Raiders have to circle today, it's Eddie Krupski.
No doubt about that. And for Seton Hall, they got to keep an eye on number 10, Adelino Pereira. Leads the Red Raiders with 10 goals on the young season.
Definitely going to be an offensive matchup. There's a ball in behind, but the offsides flag is up.
And who else but Pereira there? You can see very early heavy emphasis on getting him the ball. Definitely their best playmaker.
Max Williams with good understanding of the situation and where he was on the field, allowing Pereira to run by him. Offsides flag goes up, and perhaps able to hold on defense.
Jackson, one thing which is completely opposite of Seton Hall, I feel like they're a very old team here, all things considered. The Red Raiders have a lot of young talent on the field, a lot of their starters, sophomores and juniors, some of their best players, underclassmen. So this is going to be a very good team for a very good while here in the SEC.
Super Essex Conference, so much fun to watch when it comes to soccer. These two teams ranked within the top 3 of the conference, respectfully, and
another thing, both of these teams only lost to Montclair 3-2. So it's not like Montclair is head and shoulders above everyone else. These teams are all very evenly matched, and they're all playing very well against each other. Just Montclair taking the victory side of those two matchups.
Yeah, Montclair yet to be defeated, but 3 ties. I think that definitely says a lot about how they're able to just stick with teams or stay in games. But at the same time, teams have been right with them.
Yep.
So Prep and Eastside have both been able to dominate their matchups when needed.
Wiley Young. Look at that hustle out there.
Yeah, Young charging ahead. Now's a plays a ball for Krupski. It's blocked away.
Munoz keeps it in play. He's so good at just finding that ball and keeping it in play and also stuffing it out on the defensive end. Great two-way player.
Well, and to have a 6'5", 190-pound junior to be in the midfield and just be that guy that cleans up plays, I mean, that's dangerous physicality.
Yeah. He hasn't found the back of the net since that penalty in the first game, though. Hope to see him get some more goals and shots out there.
He's done a great job distributing, though. He's got 3 matches with 2+ assists, so really the point guard,
yeah,
I guess you could say, of this Prep offense.
Yeah, you could see he moves with the team. When they're defending, he's down low. When they're attacking, he's up high. He's just really, really good at, stuffing that out. You see, even right now, you got the back line, and then he's right there in the middle. He's in the middle of almost everything, and that is so valuable and underappreciated because it doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but he's so valuable to the nucleus of the Seton Hall Prep team.
Neither team really had any huge opportunities outside of the Krupski shot that was blocked. Solid physicality from Victor Torres.
Yeah, Victor Torres with some good defense there. Get his body in between the ball and the defender.
Scores a throw in for the Red Raiders. As McQuillan waiting on signal from the referee. Looks like McClellan's going to have to come off. Referee signaling that he's going to need to be substituted for, so he comes off for the time being. Now the Red Raiders trying to work on the counter. Ethan Geronimo on the far side, run out of touch. And Prep will score the throw-in.
Jackson, another player to keep an eye on. Daniel Tavares, the sophomore, leads the Red Raiders with 5 assists. So not only do they have, underclassmen in goal, they got playmakers, underclassmen on that field, getting the ball to their teammates.
Yeah, I mean, when you take a look at the two teams, Justin, you're entirely right. I don't see a sophomore or freshman on the Prep varsity roster. So you're talking about a veteran group versus a team that you would think would be, lacking a bit of experience, but they managed to stay top of the conference. Babchinski plays a nice ball in. That one,
great shot,
over the top of the net. Benjamin Mills with a solid shot, but to no avail as that sails over the back net.
And Jackson, Benjamin Mills is a junior. He's tied for first with assists. He's got 8 on the season. Third in goals scored with 4, so not quite an underclassman, but he's got another year left, and he's playing some of his best soccer right about now.
Looks like that was parried over by the goalie. So Prep scores their first corner. Defense holds strong. It's Nicholas Jangada able to clear it. But Prep right back on the attack with Williams. Trying to work inside to Leong. The back line is there for the Red Raiders. Leong scores a throw-in, or a corner, excuse me. And Prep with significant offense to start this first half. Mills to Krupski, off the head and over the net.
That goalkeeper wasn't afraid to come out and meet Krupski right there. Definitely was probably the recipient of some more physicality there. Krupski's a pretty physically imposing dude.
Yeah, Orellana in goal today. And
Orellana entered this game with 18 saves. Probably chopped that up to about 19 or 20 right about now.
Yeah, rough foul on the backside of Mills. Referee chooses not to play advantage. He awaits Mills to stand up. Munoz plays it cross field. Prep's back on a significant amount of offense as they continue to control the far 2/3 of the field.
Yeah, the possession battle definitely pointing towards Seton Hall in these first 10 minutes. But as you and I both know, there's a lot of game left here.
Babchinski defended well by McClellan. The throw-in scored for Seton Hall. Trying to work inside. Finding Leong in the corner. Can't cross it in, but it's off. It's off the hand of McClellan. And the third corner in as many minutes for Seton Hall Prep. They choose to work quickly. Nothing's there. Now a nice ball in. But even better goalie play from Orellana.
Munoz with the foul.
Some rough physicality from Munoz there in the midfield.
You know, sometimes you need that physicality to impose your will on the opposing team. Just make sure to stay away from getting those cards.
Oh yeah, Victor Torres doesn't match up too well physically, sitting at 5'9", 150 pounds. Munoz not only has significant height advantage with 8 inches in difference, but 40 pounds as well.
To be fair, he has a height advantage with pretty much anybody else on the field at all times.
Pereira with a nice shot. Bonanno is there. Ray Bonanno with an impressive save. The Red Raiders' first real offensive opportunity. Pereira still there. Now a shot goes wild from Geronimo, but Ray Bonanno, wow, laying out for that one.
Acrobatic save right there. We've grown accustomed to that so far this season. He's been very, very good in that.
Yeah, Bonanno coming into today with 34 saves. You can chalk that up to 35 after that one. He's been real impressive, the senior out of West Caldwell.
Jackson, this game has big implications for seeding. Seton Hall Prep tied for second in the division and conference. Montclair State taking the lead there, but you know, same record as the Red Raiders here. So getting the head-to-head advantage will be crucial for them as we get later into the season.
Yeah, the only difference between these two teams, a tie on Seton Hall's record. So they've played one more game than Eastside has. And
the sad part, that wasn't just any tie. That was a tie to Del Barton, one of the best teams in the state. So give Seton Hall credit. It's not easy to just only tie. Most teams aren't that lucky.
Mendez trying to work. Leong with a nice ball in. Mills unable to handle it. Prep's offense trying to stay on this third of the field.
Good job keeping the ball in their half right there.
Yeah, Mendez doing nice work on the far side.
And Krupski came barreling in too to save the ball there too.
Red Raiders doing a nice job stifling this Prep offense, kind of stalling them out in the middle third. Mendez is tripped, and Prep will be awarded a free kick. Still no score here in West Orange. Jackson Shank and Justin Valenzuela here for you. Seton Hall Prep in the shot category up 3 to the Red Raiders 1. Both teams with a shot on goal. Here's Mills. On the far post, it's out of play. Max Williams, the closest Pirate to that cross, and unfortunately for Seton Hall, no dice.
They like the early pressure, though. Defense is bending, not breaking just yet, but if you keep the pressure up, eventually they will break.
The offensive volume for the Pirates has been there, but the Red Raiders, when they've had their limited opportunities, have had some dangerous moments.
Yeah, they definitely are good at putting the ball towards the net. You know, very accurate on-goal shots. It's not just a flurry of shots. You know, they're getting it at the keeper.
Krupski with a steal in the midfield. Leong trying to save it. He keeps it in bounds. This could be dangerous.
No call there. Like what you see from Lee Young so far. He's doing a very good job. Another takeaway for him right there.
Nice job by Mendez on the takeaway, and Seton Hall Prep awarded the corner. Their fourth corner of the afternoon, their first from the far side of the field. Orellana, had It looks like he had possession of it, and he might have been bumped into by Bauer. Looked like from here, Bauer headed it into net, but it may have been an interference call. So score remains 0-0, no goal for Bauer. Now Eastside on the offense, the offensive attack. Oh, and some great defense by Roan Sullivan.
Fans do not like that call right there.
The extra physicality is going to cost them. Be a Red Raider throw-in. Looks like they'll keep it in play. It'll be a free kick.
Got a few Eastside faithful out there in the opposing bleachers, Jackson.
A limited crowd, but a crowd nonetheless. Coming out to support their boys.
Always nice to see support away from home.
Yes, it is. Here's a ball into the box. And Benito is there.
Boots that one over the net.
Krupski tries to find Mills in the midfield.
Gives that one away. Just a little too much on the pass. You like the anticipation, though.
Trying to play it ahead. Tavares was there for the Red Raiders. Here's Pereira again with a beautiful touch over a defender. Tries to keep it alive. He's swarmed. And Williams finally clears it.
Pereira showing his class and why he is the goal-scoring leader for the Red Riders. Great first touch and excellent skill with the ball at his foot.
Torres now with a nice move. Shot right at Bonanno, and he is there. Bonanno with his second save of the day. Mills with a nice move in the midfield. Here's Leong on the attack now. Can he find Krupski through defenders? Krupski now with a shot. It's going to roll beyond the end line. So yet another corner for Seton Hall Prep. They're fifth.
See the power behind Krupski's shot. It's boom when he kicks that ball. No wonder he has 17 goals on the season, Jackson.
It's what you want to see out of a D1 commit. Mills now with a cross.
Punched away.
Nice punch out by Orellana. Keeps the offensive bay. A ball in behind. This could be dangerous. Orellana is there.
Flag was up. Would have been offsides.
Some frustration by the home crowd. So they want to make sure that the calls are clear rather than one call by one ref and
the flag
not a call by another.
The flag went up on that previous play, but the linesman did not call it. Seton doing a good job defensively of clearing that ball out the second it gets into their area.
Yeah, Brady Longstreet, one of the larger defenders that this team has.
Another one
doing
there.
A great job in the center. Longstreet goes up for one with
down.
Torres. Doing a nice job using his physicality and sells the foul.
Jackson, with how hot it is today, you wonder how early and often teams are going to be willing to go to their bench, get some fresh legs, as you see the Red Raiders making some substitutions there. It's going to be a hot one. You got to make sure you guys are hydrated and fresh legs.
Well, they're going to have to. Torres awarded a yellow card for the physical foul on Longstreet. He takes a seat, and Bonanno take a free kick just beyond the 18. Chooses to play it short. It's Bauer on the far side. Oh, with a nice move, slips by a defender and able to keep the offensive possession alive. It could have been dangerous with only one Pirate back between Bonanno and Red Raider attackers. Bonanno pressured. Fires it across the midfield. Mendez is there.
Great lead pass for Mendez. He's having a phenomenal season so far.
Leong with a shot. And Orellana is there.
The game plan for Prep early here, pretty obvious. Keep possession, maintain possession, and get a flurry of shots at Orellana. If you remember correctly, last time we were here, their strategy was, feed the wingers there, get some long balls to them, let them make some plays. Kind of flipping the script a little bit here, definitely trying to keep possession towards the middle of the field and get shots on goal.
Yeah, their transition offense was something that we praised the last time they were at home against Columbia.
Yep.
That was their strong suit. So just being able to see the improvements that they've made offensively in the 2 weeks it's been since that game, it's showing that this team is more than just one dimension. Pass goes awry there. Munoz somehow able to save it, keeps the offensive possession alive. Just out of reach there on the offensive side. Interesting strategy, diving at the ball. Delgado trying to play defense on Leong, but to no avail.
Jackson, you wonder if their strategy has anything to do with the skill of guys like Pereira and Tavares. Their counterattack is lethal. They want to limit that as early and often as possible by maintaining possession rather than feeding the wings and leaving yourself vulnerable to the counterattack.
Thrown inside the 18. Munoz just has to pop it up. A nice header on the goal. The offsides flag was up. Geronimo slips by a defender, now with a cross. Nobody home.
Great
Williams with a nice job defensively on Pereira. Some banter back and forth between players after the play. Things are getting a little chirpy here in West Orange.
Yeah, it's a hot day, Jackson. Hot day, two top teams, physical.
There goes Leong. Nice transition offense here for the Pirates. Lapchinsky run out of bounds. The Red Raiders have a chance now to reset, as Williams is going to take the throw in. Mills and Williams play catch before they reset to the midfield. Bauer chased down. Nice offensive pressure, or defensive pressure, by Alves Santos, the junior midfielder for the Red Raiders. Prep having to reset entirely. But Leong doing a great job facilitating this offense. Now he gets a ball in played to him.
Leong is having himself a great game so far, Jackson.
Just not giving up. Here's Leong to the middle. Krupski lets it go. Nobody there. Prep still with the ball just outside the 18. Mendez just kind of chips it over.
Shot went off of a Red Raider's foot.
Yeah, the Red Raiders doing a great job on defense, keeping track of stray attackers from Prep who just are able to find openings. Krupski working on two defenders. He's tripped over inside the 18. It's Andres Duran.
Just outside the box for Prep. It's going to be a free kick, but a very, very dangerous opportunity here for the Pirates.
Yeah, what was so close to a possible penalty turns into a free kick. Maybe a foot beyond the 18. I mean, Justin, that is so close.
Yeah, that is within a yard. Within a yard there. Unfortunate fall. If he was half an inch closer, it might have been a penalty. You know what? The way Mills has been taking these free kicks and corners, I think he might just have a pretty good chance of putting this one behind the net here.
It's Mills and Munoz. Both of them waiting. Munoz is going to take it. A shot, top of the net, off the crossbar. Great offensive possession for Seton Hall. Comes super close to a goal, Justin.
It's only a matter of time before those are going to start falling. The Eastside has to do a much better job of keeping possession away from Seton Hall. I think a lot of the possession this half has been on Seton Hall's side, especially through the first 25 minutes here. So Red Riders got to do a much better job of maintaining possession because they're getting their opportunities, but just as quickly as they're getting them, they're losing possession, and then Seton Hall's just holding it and inching closer and closer to net. And that's just not a recipe for success. Eventually, that is going to bite you.
Yeah, the score does not reflect the opportunities that Seton Hall Prep has generated for themselves, both offensively and defensively. They played quite a balanced game. Munoz takes it away in the midfield. Defended well by Velasquez, but he's able to play a through ball. Here's Krupski now inside the 18. And the offsides flag is up once again.
Fans not happy with that call there. To their point, it's the third time the offsides flag has gone up in very close calls. Only the first time he's called it, though. And that was a very dangerous opportunity there for Krupski. I think that's where the frustration stems from. They didn't call it the first two times because, you know, Eastside was able to get it right away. But the one time that it was a potentially dangerous option there, he blows the whistle right away. I think they want to see if he's going to commit to the offsides, he's got to blow that whistle every time. Can't be so indecisive with it.
Some early offsides calls, stopping Seton Hall Prep from burying one here early in this first half. Now the Red Raiders finally getting a decent offensive possession before it's taken away by Munoz. She's battling for it in the midfield. Now Williams, tries to have a backward flick. It's not going to work. Munoz pushing through defenders, using that physicality.
Bodying his defender.
Mendez now with a nice ball to Krupski inside the box. Krupski defended well. That's Anthony Nunez, but Prep scores a corner.
Let's go, Pirates!
6 corners for Seton Hall to the east side, 2. Dangerous opportunities just have not found the back of the net yet.
Mills to the far post. It's parried away. Flag goes up, but no offsides is called. And Orellano in net.
That is not a good sign.
Is
there.
Down.
He seems to be in quite a bit of pain there.
And after all the confusion among the officials, Seton Hall Prep has yet another corner. Mills will take on the near side.
Orellana still seems to be a bit of discomfort there. He's holding his side there, potentially his ribs. I believe when he went for that one save, he collided with the pole. Definitely does not feel too good.
Williams with a shot, blocked. Munoz is there to collect. He boots it towards the net for Mendez. The flag is up. Prep gets the offensive possession right back after the goal kick. They have just seemed to dominate this time of possession, Justin.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Jackson. Dominating front third. And you know, Jackson, this is... It's hard to say because, I mean, for Eastside, their best player, Pereira, he's not on the field right now, and you can see the impact that is having. The second he left that field, that was a good 5-minute stretch there where that was just completely Seton Hall dominated. So you could see the importance that young man has on his team. Like we've said, 10 goals for them, leading goal scorer. He seems to be the lightning jolt that their offense has because offensively they're not the most offensive team. A little more defensively driven. I mean, you could see it. Their defense has been pretty superb. So somebody else is going to have to step up, especially if this team has aspirations of going deep. It can't just be one man. It's got to be a team effort offensively.
Yeah, they have half as many goals as Prep does all season. As Krupski with a beautiful ball in behind. But Miller Nelson just isn't able to keep it close enough to his cleats.
And Jackson, Max Williams showed some serious skills just now with a great move.
Some back and forth in the midfield. Will the Red Raiders finally get an offensive possession? No offsides flag is up. Here's the shot, and an unreal stop by Ray Bonanno.
Bonanno with a great save there. And Geronimo just sneaks behind the defense there, and they get him a perfect through ball, sets him up with the prime opportunity. I think he played himself a little too far left, he played himself into a worser shot, because when you play yourself that far, you know, the goalkeeper gets bigger and he can cover more net. You want to attack him more straight on and give yourself more opportunities left, right, you know, 5-hole, whatever it may be that you choose. But, you know, he played himself so far left that he really only had one option, and Bonanno was right in front of him at that point. So.
Credit to Bonanno for coming off of his line.
Yeah.
I mean, you coming out of net, you close that distance, you close the opportunities and windows that you can shoot through. So, Ray with a veteran play there.
No doubt about that. He's had a couple really, really nice saves so far. That one diving stop. Got to be the save of the half so far.
Eastside trying to work.
And here we go, Jackson. Look, number 10 is back in. Eastside looks to have a whole different bravado for them offensively.
Leong, a number 10 himself, tries to answer. Here's Miller Nelson with a beautiful touch, but it's just going to be skied high in the air.
Out of play
by Angata.
Another corner. It's tough for you guys watching at home. This camera right in front of the camera that is broadcasting the game is just completely blocking that right corner there. So please don't mind that. Just focus on the middle half of the field right there.
Doing our best for a two-man crew here. Here's Mills.
Two-man crew. You got one play-by-play. The color commentator, myself, is also manning the camera. So if things are a little delayed, please have a little sympathy for your boy. Tough sledding out here today. A little undermanned.
.640 left in this first half. Prep trying to work offensively. Krupski trying to find Nelson in the back corner.
And Jackson, the opportunities are there, just a little too strong on almost all of their passes, playing them out of bounds. You'd like to think when the half ends here, they get to their coach, he's going to speak to them and tell them, hey guys, take a little bit off, and you'll see they'll start falling because they're there. You know, the scoring opportunities are there, just nothing to avail just yet.
Some physicality against Leong in the midfield.
Credit to
Leong.
electric out there.
Is going to score Seton Hall Prep a free kick at about the 30-yard line. Never mind, it looks like they'll back him up to the 35. Prep trying to mount one solid offensive possession before the end of half. Here's a ball in.
And again, just a little too much on the head.
Off the head of Longstreet and out of play. Yeah, Justin, you're right. Just a little too much every single time.
A little fine-tuning, though. We haven't been able to say it enough, but the possession battle here, Jackson, the clear dividend amongst these two teams. Seton Hall doing an amazing job so far, getting that ball deep into the Red Raiders territory and put threatening shots on Orellana. Credit to Orellana, though. He's making saves and keeping his team in this game.
McClellan with the throw in. Pereira now trying to play it through. No defenders there, but Bonanno just out of the goal enough to make the diving stop.
Bonanno a bit undersized as a keeper, but he's not afraid to get physical. You saw there, he met him right up, took it to the ground, and on the shot from Geronimo before, he met him straight up and took that ball right off the body.
Yeah, standing at 5'11", 165. Definitely right when it comes to the undersize part of it. I mean, we go to a university with a keeper who's 6'4", so you talk about that range, but if the reaction time and the speed is there, you can be just as good of a keeper. Pereira tries to set up a pass for himself.
Pereira's first touch jumps off the field. When you watch, you could just see effortless for him, that first touch, and getting the ball exactly where he wants to off of his foot.
No extended offensive possession for the Red Raiders as Mills now working in the midfield by defenders, trying to create space. Bauer just kind of pushes it ahead. It's on net, but an easy save for Eastside. Three minutes left in this first half.
Tell him.
Throw in from Seton Hall Prep as they work down this sideline. Leong slipping by defenders. Now working in the corner. Leong with some good moves, but unfortunately loses control of it for Seton Hall Prep.
Got plenty of time, Blue. Let's go. Pirates.
Red Raiders play it out of their own net. Pereira, the lone man on the offense, tries a shot. It's blocked by his teammate.
Kept in play.
De Silva ran right in front of Pereira and blocked his own shot. A huge break for Seton Hall Prep. Under 2 minutes. Prep with a chance at one more offensive possession. Mills has it taken away by Pereira near midfield. A through ball is played. And Ray Bonanno there once again. Prep having a tough time in the last couple of minutes, trying to get the ball out of their own half. Here's Nelson working against defenders. Pirate fans calling for a handball. No call there. Mills still working in the midfield. Here's Williams. Williams trying to find Krupski. Outside the 18. And over the goal. And way out of play.
Credit to Krupski, just trying to make something out of nothing there, but
as these final seconds roll out of the half, it looks like we're going to go to halftime with no score. A highly anticipated Super Essex Conference matchup is not disappointing. 0-0, Seton Hall Prep, plenty to be proud of offensively. Eastside, plenty to be proud of defensively. And with the few limited opportunities that Eastside has had on the offensive side, I think they've done well. We will take a break and be back for the second half here on the D1 Media Sports page on the NFHS Network.
They kick it on the ground. Oh, they get cute. Oh, makes a man miss. Leacock. Oh, puts his foot in the ground. One man to beat. Takes it to the house. We got a touchdown just like that.
That goes into
no flags on the play. Millbrook, they're not going down without a fight.
To our right of the press box, that drum line from Myers Park playing amazingly.
Hall in motion. Over the middle, Sterling Green, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown.
touchdown.
Pass across the middle. Still on his feet, out of touchdown.
Pass is complete, touchdown, Chambers.
Chambers strikes first.
Zion Booker.
On the
reception.
Takes it to the house. I knew that kid.
They hate when you elevate. Stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. They feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly, yeah, I'm feeling. Yeah, they hate when you elevate. Stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. They feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly, yeah, I'm feeling.
They score! Boyd attacking and throws it down! Touchdown for St. Peter's!
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Presses Achua.
About doing overtime.
guys being out there.
You know, I'm a person too.
They kick it on the ground. Oh, they get cute. Oh, makes a man miss. Leacock. Oh, puts a foot in the ground. One man to beat. Takes it to the house. We got a touchdown just like that.
That goes into
no flags on the play. No broke. They're not going down without a fight.
To our right of the press box, that drum line from Myers Park playing amazingly.
Hall in motion. Over the middle, Sterling Green. He finds the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Sterling.
Pass across the middle. Still on his feet. Out of touchdown.
Pass is complete. Touchdown. Chambers.
Chambers strikes first.
Zion Booker.
Zion
On
Booker.
the reception.
Takes it to the house. I knew that kid.
Yeah. They hate when you elevate. Stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling.
Do you want your school to be covered by the #1 live stream service in the state of New Jersey so the entire country can see moments like this?
Well, you said Trafford's a shifty back. He gets motioned out. They'll give it right to him on the first down play, and he gets lit up. Oh, what a hit there by Jaden Bonsu.
They keep it to Powell. Oh, running people over, still on his feet.
He's gone. Touchdown.
We got a touchdown.
No flags. He's a bruiser.
Aziz Foster Powell.
Got to come up and lock up on that guy.
In Jersey. We do games in PA. We all over.
Welcome back here at Seton Memorial. Hello. Welcome back here at Seton Memorial Field in the Kelly Athletic Complex here in West Orange.
Having some mic difficulties currently.
Do you want your school to be covered by the #1 live stream service in the state of New Jersey so the entire country can see moments like this?
Well, you said Trafford's a shifty back. He gets motioned down. They'll give it right to him on the first down play, and he gets lit up. Oh, what a hit there by Jaden Bonsu.
They keep it to Powell. Oh, running people over, still on his feet.
He's gone. Touchdown.
We got a touchdown.
No flags. He's a bruiser.
Aziz Foster Powell.
Got to come up and lock up on that guy.
In Jersey. We do games in PA. We all over the place, man. Oh, they're kicking deep. They're going to try to cover this one. One man to beat. Touchdown.
And we just traded touchdowns.
Join the D1 Media Pro team, New Jersey's #1 live streaming service.
Hello, and welcome back to Seton Memorial Field here on the Kelly Athletic Complex. Seton Hall Prep and Eastside. Going to start the second half here shortly. Let's take a look at the halftime statistics. Seton Hall clearly leading on the offensive side of things. 6 shots, along with 4 shots being on goal to Eastside's 3, and their 2 shots on goal. Ray Bonanno somehow it should be 2 saves. Ray Bonanno has 2 saves on the day, and then the difference in corners is also flipped. Apologies for that. First time working this equipment, it has been difficult. Anyway, we will get ready for the second half right now.
And Jackson, a very dominating first half of possession there for Seton Hall. Their shots outnumber them. Their corners greatly outnumber them. But nothing to show for it just yet. But you get the sense that they're on the tip, on the cusp of goal scoring and offense here. We'll see if the halftime adjustments help with that at all.
Off we are here in this second half. Jackson Shank and Justin Valenzuela here for you. Just off the campus of Seton Hall Prep here at the Kelly Athletic Complex. Eastside, Newark Eastside and Seton Hall Prep tied at 0s.
The number 13 Seton Hall Prep Pirates. The number 8 Eastside, and there it goes, just like that. Who else but number 10, Adelino Pereira, his 11th goal of the season.
Yeah, Pereira buries number 11, and the quick adjustments, they came quickly. I mean, you talk about going to half, making an adjustment, and they must have saw something out the gate because saw what they liked, got Pereira the ball in space, and there you go. All of a sudden, it's a 1-0 game.
Yeah, Jackson, that was just a great shot. He curved it right above the keeper. Absolutely froze him. It looked like it was going over, and it just dropped.
Seton Hall trying to answer back quickly.
And much
working inside off a defender, so the 9th corner of the day will be scored for Seton Hall Prep. Let's see if one of them finally
and
lands in the back of the net.
Eastside's adjustment was pretty clear. Get the ball in their best player's foot. I think Seton Hall needs to copy that right there. get the ball to Krupski, get him looks inside the box, and he will hammer that ball home. He's shown it all year with 17 goals. They got to get a focus on getting him the ball.
Mills toward the far corner. It's headed over the net. Bauer clearly off the mark there.
Yep, you know, these headers just haven't been the most accurate today. You like the quantity of shots, not so much the quality. But all you need right now is a couple. You got an entire half for it. And there they go, feeding the ball to Krupski. Got to see a healthy dose of him for the rest of this game if Seton Hall has any chance of coming back.
We got to see a healthy dose of corners as well, Justin. I mean, this is number 10. Can they finally draw up a play?
Lucky number 11, Mr. Jackson. Is that what we got? Why not Nelson, number 11, hammering home the 11th corner right here, right now? Not quite. And that looks like it will be another corner, the 12th of the night, dominating this first third of the field here. They just got to connect on their opportunities. They got to.
The batteries are still blue.
This corner's up. Just a little too much. Munoz does a good job of keeping it, but that ball goes out of play. Seton Hall maintains possession in the first third as they have all game. Sullivan for the throw in here. Picks out his man. And that ball is given away. Booted out of bounds. We shall do it again. Same spot.
Solid defense from Anthony Nunez.
Krupski there. Woo, good shot from Mills. He's had himself quite a game today.
Prep trying to find Krupski once again. Williams just unable to connect. And you're right, Justin. They did it. The Red Raiders managed to switch goalies. We have Rosette in goal.
I told you, man.
For Eastside Newark, it looks like it has been just a first half, second half type of dynamic.
Well,
So no keeper rocking the full 80, but both of them getting 40 minutes in each.
We saw Orellana go down towards the end of that second half there. He was able to stick it out for the rest of the half, but he was clearly in some discomfort holding his rib area. He collided with the pole on one of those shots trying to make a save, which he did, and it was a good save. But he put his body on the line, paid the consequence. But when you got Roselle, he's also got 9 games played. He's got 1 less save coming into the game. Then Orellana, he's not a bad second man to have up, and he's a sophomore. He's getting valuable experience against one of the top teams in the country. He looks to be the mainstay in between the pipes for a couple years now. Orellana's a junior, so got another year of him. You know, Eastside, they got some keepers, man. They got a good young team. This team's going to give the Prep problems for quite a while.
Yes, they are. Now a free kick from just inside the 40-yard line. Booted towards the net. Red Raiders scrambling. Geronimo just kind of has to put it towards net, and Bonanno is there.
First touch to Krupski, but instantly right back to Eastside. Eastside has come out fast, physical, and they seem to be a team with a renewed sense of hope here after that goal. You could see it the way they're playing on the field right now, dominating the first 5 minutes here.
Here's Mendez working through defenders. Ong now on the far side, or on the near side. He's trapped by 2, has to give it up to Mills. Mendez, a
Lets
nice
that
move
one
to let it
pass.
go, but Krupski unable to get it. There's Munoz, who just fires a shot wide.
Yeah, Jackson. Seton Hall came out the gates sputtering a bit here. They got plenty of time to turn it back around, but they've got to up their presence here before this thing gets a little out of hand. Eastside has not played any games coming out to start the second half.
Yeah, they saw an opportunity, they took advantage of it, and they scored. And since then, they've done a solid job defensively of keeping it away from Seton Hall Prep. Here's a ball towards Geronimo on the near side. He's defended well by Sullivan. Geronimo tries to find Pereira backside, and yes, he is there. Pereira with his second goal of the day, and man, what a pass. That couldn't have been in a better spot.
Yeah, that was pinpoint perfect pass. You know, they've got a guy who's so electric in Pereira, and they're just feeding him the ball right now and letting him go to work. His 12th goal of the season. Kid's good, no doubt about that. This game getting away from us a little quick here. First 7 minutes have been rather forgettable for Seton Hall Prep, but you know what? There's plenty of time to turn this around. They can't panic just yet, but they have to feed their guy Krupski. Just like Eastside is giving the ball to Pereira and letting him make plays, they've got to give it to Krupski down the middle, and they're just not getting that job done right now.
Credit to the Red Raider defense, able to hold the door before Prep finds Krupski. Here's Mills working against two defenders, slips a third one, tries to get it by Rosette, and it's off of his shoulder and out. But it looks like it tagged Mills' foot before going out of bounds. So no corner, a goal kick for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, that ball came off of Mills at the end there, off the deflection. Unfortunate turn of events, but you know what? They've had 13 corners today, have not been able to bury any of them. Got to make the most out of the opportunities that you are given. Eastside, they didn't have many opportunities in the first half. They come out, they get 2 quality opportunities to start the second half, and they bury both of them, and that's been the difference in this game. Making the most of your opportunities. It doesn't matter if you have 15 or if you have 2. You got to bury them when you get them. And that ball goes out of play.
Yeah, the volume's been there for Seton Hall Prep. The Red Raiders, talk about quality offensive possessions. They have been able to capitalize. Seton Hall with even numbers. Here's Mendez. Working around defenders, slides the ball across. Nobody home.
And Jackson, if it isn't going to be Krupski as that guy today, they're doing they got a good defensive game plan for him. You need to see guys like Mendez or Ong or Mills step up here. They've had pretty good games, but it's moments like these where you set yourself apart from the rest. These guys have had good seasons. They've got to step up when their team needs them most, because this game it's going to be important down the road. It's going to be the difference between playing, a 6 seed or like a 2 or a 3 seed.
Here's Ong across.
Quality opportunity there. Out of play.
Mendez just outside of that pass, and a throw-in awarded for the Red Raiders. Trying to work around defenders. It's cleared away nicely by McClellan. Prep still with possession. Call for a handball. No call there. Williams looks like he might have gotten away with that one. then rough physical contact. Geronimo says Geronimo and goes barreling into Williams on the offensive attack.
He was not happy with that challenge from from Mills there on him. He came back with the vengeance. Took him down. Didn't even care if he got the penalty. Can't let your emotions get too far ahead of you. That's a good play into the box.
Goalie down for a moment. Munoz with a nice job to just pop a ball up, give attackers time to get inside the 6. The Red Raiders with nice defense.
Really good takeaway from Torres.
Yeah, and an impressive tackle while keeping possession as well.
The Red Raiders have been very impressive defensively. It's not just their back line, it's their midfielders, it's their forwards. Everybody's doing their part in attacking the ball the second it touches Seton Hall's foot. And, you know, they've been getting away with it, too. You know, they're playing physical, not getting called for many things. You know, they're keeping it clean, keeping it legal. You can tell it's a very, very well-coached team that knows what they're doing defensively.
De Silva fouled at midfield. And Eastside awarded a free kick inside the 40. Ball right into the middle of the box. Bonanno comes out and snatches that one away before Red Raiders could surround it.
Jackson, speaking of good coaches, Coach Berman, today's his 801st game coached for the Seton Hall Prep Pirates. And in his 800th coached game, his team rewarded him with a 6-1 victory over Milburn. They're 6th in a row, looking to make it 7. Here, Coach Berman on the sideline. Can't just be Eddie. Gotta get more effort from everyone else.
Well, we talked about how solid Krupski is and how this team has evolved from not being one-dimensional, but you know, they seem desperate. They seem like they could be reeling. So now they're trying to force it to their best player in space, and it hasn't been successful today.
Yeah, definitely you could tell a bit of fatigue out there on the field. It's hot. It's a hot one out here. Got to stay hydrated. See Krupski sporting a band on his thigh there. Hope he's all right with that.
Yeah, just been something that he's been adjusting throughout the game.
Yeah, you can tell he's walking a bit gingerly on it too.
De Silva with the ball clear over the net. A goal kick for Seton Hall. It's 2-0 now. Eastside with goals from Pereira, and only Pereira. He's got both of them. They have come out of this second half hot, Justin.
Yeah, Jackson, the Red Raiders came out screaming. They put their foot on the gas, and they have not let off it. Definitely, I think they caught the prep, a little off. I think they definitely caught them a little off guard there with that. But, you know, there's plenty of time to turn this around. I mean, we saw how quickly they conceded those 2 goals. Just as quickly you can make them back up. That's not a great start to that with the penalty there, or foul, I should say.
Yeah, Munoz getting his legs tangled up with the defender, and it'll cost him a free kick. Langata with the ball in the box. It's headed away by Longstreet. Ong and Krupski trying to mount an offensive attack. Ong.
He draws a foul there.
Yeah, a little beaten up by defenders. Finally gets a call from the head referee. Now switches the play to Munoz. Munoz tries to go back across the field. It's blocked.
Jackson, you see how many guys back the Red Riders have. They are perfectly content where they are. They have everybody back. Not a single person forward. They are content with sitting on this lead. And let Seton Hall prove to them that they need to be a little worried. And right now, it's simply not happening.
Helps to have the goalpost in your favor today.
Yeah, quite a few shots tonight have gone over.
Yeah, helps to have the goal in your favor, as 2 shots today off the top of the crossbar and out. So Seton Hall Prep been unfortunate in that aspect of today, but now, I mean, it's really just been a tale of 2 halves, Justin. I mean, Seton Hall Prep dominated the first half with possession, unable to score. Then the Red Raiders of Eastside Newark, able to come out and just find ways offensively, get it to their best man in space, and Pereira, and he's able to do the rest.
Yeah, Jackson, they weren't afraid to show their game plan there. You know, that's just the beauty of the game sometimes. It doesn't matter how many opportunities you have. All you need is just one of them to go in the back of the net. And like I said earlier, it doesn't matter if you have 15. Strong challenge there. Doesn't matter if you have 15 to 1. If you make the most out of that one single opportunity and the other team doesn't, it doesn't mean much. I mean, we're seeing that to a T today.
Hey, they do say that the most dangerous lead in soccer is a 2-0 lead. You know, it's a lead where you feel like you can play like you have cushion, but at the same time, if they score, they're just 1 away from equalizing.
Yeah, it could get I mean, with defense like this, though, wow. It's great. That was great defense right there.
Geronimo able to play a ball ahead to Pereira before it's taken away by Munoz.
Jackson, you know something I noticed? To start the game, they had Pereira all the way out on the left side, and he wasn't even really approaching anywhere else on the field. And when he got those 2 goals, he was deep on the left side. Now you see him all over the field. Makes you wonder, they said, they might have identified a weakness on the right side of that back line and attacked it.
They must have, and now frustration spilling over in this second half for Seton Hall Prep. Mendez awarded a yellow card, and he'll have to step off.
That's a tough break for Seton Hall. If it wasn't going to be Krupski, a guy like that really needed to step up. Now you see him on the bench taking a yellow card. That one's booted way, way back.
Bowers there to reset for Seton Hall Prep. Longstreet takes it in the midfield, pushes it through, looking for Munoz. Munoz tangled up with the defender. No call, as Munoz found his way to the ground. And there's a yellow card on Jeremy Munoz. Attitudes are high here in West Orange.
Tough break again for Seton Hall. They don't get the call, upset with it, and now they're the recipient of yet another yellow card. And now another one of their best players has to take a seat, but fortunately enough, Mendez able to check back in. They got Miller Nelson on the field. Look to see if he does anything. He flashed some really good skill moves earlier in the first half with a great kind of spin move where he just flicked the ball and got right around the defender. Really nice to see. Seton Hall not playing deep enough, I think, here, where their long balls are sailing over the guys they have set up, right into the laps of that Eastside defense. Either take a little bit off those long balls or play your guys a little bit deeper. I mean, you're down 2 with 20 minutes here. Gonna have to get something through at some point.
Part of that is the fatigue setting in, Justin. I mean, you talk about these guys who are trying to play those deep through balls, but they're just not deep enough because they haven't run the length of the field.
Yeah.
First offsides call there
There's that.
against Eastside Newark. And yeah,
Also, it has to do with how deep Eastside is playing as well, admittedly, because you can't advance too far. You'll get called for offsides, and they're just so content with sitting far back there. But you got to threaten them a little bit and get some through balls and push the pressure for them to take off a little bit on that. And so far, it's just not happening. They're playing so far deep. They're suffocating. They're very clearly suffocating the Seton Hall offense. At the point of attack, they're just getting right to the ball, swarming every pass. Like, look at that right there. Pass right to Eastside. Boots that away.
offense been lackluster for the Pirates in the second half. Krupski backing up a defender. Over to Ong. Ong trying to work to Williams. Williams with a nice cross. Krupski is there. A second chance for Mendez, and it's off a defender and out of play.
Those are two very quality looks right there. You keep that up, you might get one, and you're right back in this game. You see some heads go down. They got to keep their heads up. They can't let this get them down, because those are two quality looks right there, and all you need is one of those to fall. Krupski had a chance at it, just missed. Mendez had a chance at it, deflected off the leg. All you need is a lucky break, and you're right back in this game.
Corner number 14. Is this the breakthrough that the Pirates need? Headed inside and punched out. And Pereira is off to the races with it. He switches field.
Careful,
it's Geronimo. Geronimo plays it ahead, and it's right to Bonanno. A dangerous counterattack, but handled well by the Pirates.
You saw the hustle on the way back there. They were moving it. You like to see it. Hopefully the fatigue doesn't take too much of a toll offensively now. I think if you're Seton Hall, you might want to go back to feeding the wings like you were against Columbia. That seemed to have success. The chances, you know, another thing in that game, they had so many opportunities, but their chances didn't start falling until much later. Got to do a better job finishing the ball. But I think if you feed the wings here and switch it up, you might have a better chance.
Now presence back in the midfield for Seton Hall Prep as Munoz checks in. A flurry of subs for the Red Raiders as they keep fresh legs out on the pitch.
That one's given away.
Geronimo, a nice cutoff in the midfield. Now working against Sullivan. Sullivan ties him up. Extra support on defense from Nelson. And a goal kick awarded for Seton Hall Prep.
And Bonanno working with some urgency here. Good fake out there. Feeding to Krupski.
Nice defensive stand by the Red Raiders. Flying down the sideline is Oliveria. Nobody home in the midfield. The top of the 18. Krupski there for Seton Hall Prep. Tries to play a ball in behind. This could be dangerous. Mendez one-on-one. He has a shot. No, he doesn't. Gets clipped by the goalie. It keeps rolling.
And the flag is up. They call that interference.
Now that's going to be goalie interference, Justin.
And
That's
going to be
goalie interference for Rosette. A red card awarded as the ball got away from him. He got up to try to defend Mendez and tore him down from the backside. So the referee or the officials are going to talk about this, but it looked like Rosette was just doing everything he could.
You see Rosette pleading his case there.
Yeah, they're gonna need a goalie.
And if you're Eastside, this could quite possibly be worst case scenario. You got a banged up goalie heading back in. His legs are no longer fresh. He was just sitting for upwards of 20 minutes, and now you have a chance at conceding a penalty kick to none other than Eddie Krupski, who potentially scores 18th goal of the season. The Rutgers commit, great at finishing. He's got a powerful shot. And now you got Orlando in a tough spot here. No warm-up, and he's straight into the game to take a PK.
Krupski goes bottom left and buries it. 2-1 now in favor of Eastside Newark. The Pirates draw within one.
Nothing flashy about that one. He just banged it into the bottom left of the net. When you got a shot that powerful, you don't need to overthink it. You just smack that ball right into the net.
Krupski buries number 18 on the season. And the Pirates, with 17 minutes, 20 seconds left now, plenty of time to work with, as they are just one goal away from equalizing.
You see the boost that has given the team so far. I mean, I know it's merely 30 seconds, but you could see the speed they're not playing with. You could tell that that goal gave them that confidence booster that they were lacking after going down 2-0. Good attempt at a through ball there.
Jangada with a nice clear. Seton Hall Prep continuing to attack Jangada. So they're able to keep the ball on the opposing side before they reset to Bauer. And now to Mills. Here's Williams on the near side.
Great
to Ong.
Great give and go.
Krupski trying to leave it for Williams. Gets a little too fancy. Nice defensive work by Nunez. Nobody home for Seton Hall Prep, and that's going to back him up once again.
Bad news for Seton Hall. Eddie Krupski is down. He raised his hand, called for a sub, and he's not getting up. Bad news for Seton Hall.
Looks like it is that right leg, Justin.
Yes, the leg with the band. He's been ginger with it all game. You could tell he was a little banged up heading in. Unfortunately, his leg couldn't make the full 80 minutes here, but you got to love the effort from him. Even a little banged up, he put his all out there, brought his team back into this game. Got to respect his efforts here tonight.
Yeah, nice job by the captain as he walks off under his own power to some praise from the home crowd. But, hey, the job is not finished for Seton Hall Prep. De Silva as well as Pereira check into the game. Two of the better offensive players for Eastside Newark. So they're looking to add to that lead. It's 2-1. 2-1 after the PK goal. Seton Hall Prep trying to equalize, but Eastside Newark, they have got to find a way to stretch that lead back to 2. Here's Ong. Working towards the back post, a dangerous ball, but no one able to run onto it.
Dangerous ball, and you can see the forefront, the focus now for the offense is all at the junior, number 22, Lucas Mendez. For Seton Hall, you got to hope that that injury isn't too serious to Krupski, because this offense only goes as far as he can take them. Stumped away by Ong.
That's Mills in the midfield. Able to give it to Munoz. Munoz tackled hard. Nice job by Carrillo on defense. For the Red Raiders, Pereira tries to play a ball forward. It's taken away by Williams. The back line staying strong for Seton Hall. After the attackers brought on by Eastside Newark.
Seton Hall's got some space here and some numbers.
Good Williams with a nice ball in. A chance for Mendez, but he just doesn't see the vision. Solid job by Deskovich. Just unable to find Mendez.
think with the way the offsides have been falling this game, you could see some hesitation on him there. He just let off the gas, wanted to make sure he was on sides.
Raider defenders just popping it up as they try to put an offensive possession together. They've yet to have one, thanks to Brady Longstreet and company. Max Williams now moving forward. Hands it off to Ong. This team playing for their injured captain, who brought them within one. A ball into Mendez, off the head. Oh, what a save. An unreal stop by Orellana, and he keeps this game 1 goal apart.
Yeah, he did an amazing job at getting to his post and just making sure that ball didn't go in. That was a dangerous opportunity there. Great header for him.
Mills, far outside the back post. A dangerous ball, plenty of physical contact, keepers down. Do they put a shot on? Yes, they do. Munoz unable to connect. Wow, Eastside Newark with plenty to be happy about in these past couple of minutes defensively.
You approach almost 10 minutes left in this half. Seton Hall threatening. You get the sense they're close here. They just got to keep the pressure on, Jackson.
Looking for Ong. Unable to work around defenders. Williams and Mills playing catch and just giving it back and forth in this triangle. Now Mills switching the field and opening on the far side. Here's a ball in, looking for Munoz, off the head of Deskovich.
Yet another
and wide.
Dangerous opportunity there.
Prep playing with some new life, although down Krupski. It looks like they found another gear here with 11 minutes left.
Yeah, you could tell their confidence was faltered a bit there, especially after going down 2-0. And it happened so fast. And you get punched in the mouth, you fall down, but you got to get back up. Seton Hall able to get back up. They're throwing their punches. They're looking to get the knockout, equalize, and then potentially take the lead here.
Nelson has it taken away from him. Prep looked like they had set up a nice offensive possession. Solid defense by the back line of the Red Raiders. Munoz working physically with Silva in the midfield. An extra shove from Longstreet after the play was over, but no call there. There's a free kick for Mills. Stands just on the edge, the Prep logo.
Mills has been getting his work in as a free kicker today.
Plenty of action from the corners as well.
No
He's
doubt
taken
about
just
that.
about every single one. Ball in. Looking for Nelson. It's off his head and wide. Miller Nelson comes off for Seton Hall Prep. Pirates making final substitutions here with 10 minutes left. Mills looks to flip the field. But nice work by De Silva defensively. Excuse me, that's McQuellen. As the Pirates backed up to their own goal once again. Justin, they've been able to move the ball pretty well, but they just haven't been able to finish the possession. We saw it so much in the first half. It looks like we're seeing shades of it now. Here's Mendez. A ball in. Could be dangerous. There's Mills. Does he have a shot off the far post? Oh, Mills.
That was the best look they've had all night. Just off the post. If he sneaks that one an inch to the right, that one's going past the keeper. That ball had some heat on it.
You know, we look at the NFL and we remember the days of the double doink. You know, this could be a doink game for Seton Hall Prep. 3 different balls off the crossbar and near post, and it has just been unfortunate the rolls that they've gotten off of that.
Yeah, rather unlucky today, but, you know, that's never an excuse. You got to get the ball in the back of the net. You've had so many opportunities. Just cannot finish today. You know, there's plenty of time left here. Anything can happen. We saw 2 quick goals in a span of 3 minutes, I want to say. So, you know, we know it's possible. Being down your top goal scorer, never the easiest task, but, you know, you got plenty of guys that can step up here and make a play.
Prep looking for a corner. Do they get it? No, they don't. Deskovich working around defenders. Mendez has an opening. Can he find it? Goalie's down. Oh, what a defensive stand by the Red Raiders.
Mendez is a little shaken up after that.
And we will have a stoppage of time for Mendez. A tough break for Seton Hall Prep. There was so many chances. But Mendez ran into the goalie. They both fell down, both going for the ball. And Daniel Ariza was there, but the junior forward just couldn't find a way around East Newark defenders. Bauer with a nice ball in. Oh, a dangerous ball! Nearly an own goal for Eastside Newark. Scrambling is the defense. Munoz trying to work around defenders. He's tangled up, and a foul on Munoz. Wow, what a stop on the end line. Eastside Newark defenders were in shambles. As the goalie came out, they weren't aware of where the goalie was on the field. They end up touching it with the left foot, and it nearly rolls in.
That was almost an own goal, and then a missile was sent at the goal, and the defender was able to get his foot in the way and deflect it. That was almost the break Seton Hall needed. They're getting so close. They just got to keep on pushing.
Munoz with a nice ball. He finds Williams. Now Mills and Williams trying to find their way past defenders. A nice defensive stand by Oliveria. Now on the opposite side, it's Sullivan with a ball in.
Snuffed out by the keeper there.
Yeah, great work by Orellana on that one. Defender's aware that he's going to go after the ball now, and he's able to just lay on top of it once he stops momentum. Inside 6 minutes now. It's still 2-1. Both goals for Eastside Newark by Pereira. Then the penalty from Eddie Krupski, who now sits on the sidelines. The captain for this Seton Hall Prep team. And the Pirates, plenty of opportunities, Justin, just unable to capitalize.
Yeah, Jackson, it's been a tough one for the Pirates today. Upwards of 15 corners, plenty of shots on goal, plenty of opportunities, only one able to find the back of the net on a PK. You know, it's unfortunate, but a lot of wasted opportunities today by the Pirates. you'd like to see them finish a bit better, especially at the quality of the opportunities. It's not like these are just, little taps on the goalie. These are legitimate shots and legitimate opportunities that have just been missed so far. And it comes down to a concentration thing. I think you just got to focus. You got to focus up. You can't take your eye off the ball at that last second. You can't bring your chest up. You got to make sure to keep your chest down, fire that ball fully, and finish your heads. Because these are popping up, and they're just hitting the crossbar. They're going over, missing wide.
Eastside Newark, after that goal kick, brought in 2 substitutions as Pereira and Da Silva both came off. Looks like they're parking the bus now. So they bring in midfielders and defenders to make sure
Great
Seton
takeaway
Hall
there.
Prep doesn't have any more opportunities. But now a chance. Here's Deskovich on the near side. Ball inside. Mendez with some fancy footwork, but the defensive stand is there. It's cleared away by Velasquez.
We approach 3 minutes here. Desperation time for the Pirates. Close header there by Mendez.
Yeah, desperation, but shots still coming. Mendez with a nice header on net. A beautiful ball in from Roan Sullivan. But just solid presence by Orellana to make sure Seton Hall Prep not getting anything behind him or anything around him. Make sure to keep it all in front.
Seton Hall gets called there.
Prep with a costly foul, and now the referee is going to call time.
Head injuries are never something you want to see. He's able to get up on his own will there.
Looks like both teams are going to be able to take some time, get some water during this break. The sun's setting here in West Orange.
Nothing better than sitting up here watching some good soccer with the New York City sky view in the background, Jackson. That never ceases to amaze me.
No, it does not. This Kelly Athletic Complex located in such a beautiful area of West Orange, the top of a hill. And somehow through the trees, we see the New York City skyline standing on top of the press box. Prep inside 3 minutes. Can they find a way? Bauer took the captain's sleeve from Eddie Krupski, who took a seat after his goal off of a PK, making the game 2-1. The Pirates still looking to equalize as that time ticks away, just outside 2 minutes. Here's Longstreet. He plays it across.
They got time for a couple more opportunities. They just got to keep feeding that ball into the box and hope one finds its way through.
Lapchinsky plays it back. Prep looking for the best opportunity that they can get inside 2 minutes. Here's a ball in. Headed away. Munoz is there! Munoz equalizes! No, but they're waving it off. They're waving it off again. The offside flag is up, and Munoz is hot.
Wow.
Unreal. Seton Hall Prep gets the opportunity that they need. They collectively take the time and find the open man in Munoz. He does an incredible job passing it to himself, playing it off the volley, and burying it in the top half of the net. But the offsides flag changes everything. Now they're reeling, 1 minute, 12 seconds left. Here's Deskovich with a nice ball in. Can they get it past? A scramble for the ball. Here's Mendez with a shot, and it's wide. Inside a minute now.
And not one, but two down.
Red Raiders doing their best.
They're going to say that's off of a Red Raider for a corner.
Yeah, Red Raiders doing their best. I believe they're trying to fall. due to injury.
Yeah, goalie down.
Just seems like everyone for the Red Raiders has been taking a knee with inside a minute. They will stop play as Orellano gets his defense set. 50 seconds left now. The ball sent way too far side. Munoz calling for a foul.
Is that in the box, though, Jackson? We will find out.
No, it looks like the referee is going to place the ball maybe an inch outside the box. 32 seconds left. Now inside 30. Here's a ball outside the box. It's pushed in, punched away. A nice job. Here's Leong. And Ong just puts a shot on net, and that will all but do it. An incredible job by Orellana in the final minute of this game to just lock it down. And as he boots it away, time rolls off the clock, and that is it from Tevlin Memorial Field. Eastside takes this one home 2-1.
Jackson, tough break for Seton Hall there. You know, plenty of opportunities, especially at the end there. I don't know about that offsides call, going to be honest with you unbiasedly here. Very, very unfortunate break for the prep.
You know, they're gonna have to, as a prep player has just been given a flag, a red card. Tempers are rising here, but that is all for us here. I'm Justin Valenzuela for my buddy Jackson Shank. Thank you for tuning in today.
Eastside takes this one 2-1. The final. They improve to 9-1, and Seton Hall Prep falls to 8-2-1. Seton Hall Prep will be back on Thursday, as they'll be back Thursday at home. We will see you all then.